Ladies and gentlemen, today is the day. Today is the day that we finally finish Bookworm Adventures Volume 2, and as a whole, we finish Bookworm Adventures here on the channel, having completed both the first game and the second game. Let's get in. It's the worst dystopia ever, emerging from the kingdom of ones and zeros. Our valiant comrades gird themselves to face Skeletrox's older brother and his horrific, soul-destroying plans for the entirety of existence. Let's do it. So we do have Skeletrox now who upgrades tiles every 4 turns. This was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it a lot. Paired with the time helmet, it's frankly just absurd. We gotta be prepared for burn and fire tile. You'd think that with that, I should probably, like, bring Cheshire Cat or something like that, but I mean, who cares? Okay, who cares? Give me the semi-flange. We'll go for double letter bonuses, and we'll move on. Master, I've recovered a book from the fire, but see, its pages are blank. All these books are blank. What the cheese? Okay. What the cheese? That's an interesting one. After them. Alright. So, we've got a book burner here. This is very, very, Fahrenheit 451. Is that the name of that book? I think so. We have an ED, which opens up a lot of good possibilities for us. We can do something like meagered. No, can't really do that, actually. Dude, we have to have... We've got all kinds of stuff. We've got to be able to make something work here. We also have a CK, which is a very nice thing to have. Because we could do, like... We got an ICK. We could do smeckled. That's a pretty good word, actually. Smeckled? Sorry, you telling me this is not actually a word? Maybe smackled? I mean, you could do smacked. I feel like you can do better than that, though. I thought the smeckled was a word. But maybe I'm crazy. I might be crazy. You could do grascled. That's not a word though, so that would make it a little difficult to put that in. You could do. We got like scrambled if you had a B. Scraggled. Scragglied? Scrag is a word. Purifying the grid, though, I kind of don't want to use that. We do have meagerly? Meagerlies? Meagered. There's gotta be something good here, man. There's no way that there's not like a banger word. This is an insane set of things. Krasm. It's not a word, Tyler. It's not a word. How about clasker? Okay. How about... I mean, you got dealers. I really don't like that, though, because I think that we can do better than that. How about mealier? I'm really struggling. I don't think it's that good. How about cereals? We can do cereals, and then that opens up the ability to do an ing possibly, or another ed. Okay, I mean, I don't think that that's the best available word I'm gonna tell you. But you do now have an ing, which means that we can do something like smudging, which is pretty good. Okay, it probably kills you. Yeah, you know what? I'll send it. It doesn't kill you. It kills you with poison. Okay. Could be worse. That could be worse. The fact that it uses up my purified does make me a little upset. But that's fine. Let's go with a blushed immediately. We'll try to save this ED. Then, to be frank, I love quotas here. So we get the power down on top of it. And then we can do like a quested. Quest itself probably gets you there, and then let questy. Conquest is another thing that if we had an O and an N, we could do, but we don't. Let's just do this, and then he will upgrade all of these in a second, which is crazy. I mean, that's like really good. So I just got to get through one fight here. So we got a mech hound. I mean, you could do like, how about sexily, which will give us a tile back after the yeah. This is good. Okay, you make me bleed. You're upgrading those to blue. Okay. We do have like a wackier. Let's do something like that. I think that that's really solid. Wow, I did not expect that to kill him though. We take those. I mean, we absolutely take those. I love that a whole lot. We got the party chairman. You changed my tiles. You got a little propaganda as well. I mean, what can I say? I do love some propaganda. Waddle is apparently because of semi-flange. Waddle is a keyword. Sure, let's send Waddle. That way you're frozen for 2 turns. That gives me a lot of potential. I think this is a scramble, which is a good potential to give me some more juice. What do you got for me? A single green? It'll get leveled up, okay? It'll get leveled up. We do have, how about longly? It would have to be longingly, but I don't have the N. Okay. This is gonna look insane. I'm gonna scramble again. I think that these letters suck. I think they're really bad. And then this way I get another two purple tiles. And Skeletrox is close to getting things going yet again. So I lose 2 turns. I'm gonna tell you, I don't care too much. Skeletrox has upgraded stuff. I think this is a really good time for a Purify. Since it gets rid of the weakness and the stuff here. And then we can hopefully do something big here. Like Junta? I have no clue if that's a word I shouldn't be saying or not, so I'm gonna put it away. How about, I mean, you could do taunt. There's some horrible letters again, though. But taunt at least powers him down after his power up, which makes us, puts us in very good shape. So I think that that's pretty good. Then you could do like a forker. You could do power. It's a small heal. It's a little bit of poison. I don't think it's a great word, but I'm okay with it. You have an ing again. Darking, harking, jarking, deering. How about harking? Yeah, I mean that's a good word, man. It's probably a womp, okay? It's a crush. I mean that's not great. But we get ourselves a little rainbow tile. I mean, Skeletrox got some stuff to upgrade. It's Bigger Brother. Okay, Bigger Brother, your book burning, rift opening, time trickery ends now. We do not burn, we extract. We tear the living story from each page and feed it to our engine. There will be no word, dream, or leap of heart that is not ours. Not on my watch, buddy. I do not remember this game ending like this, I'm gonna tell you. But I'm having a good time. Okay, boss battle. You do have the ability for an ERED. So we could do like a jaunted? Jaunced? How about jaunts? Okay. Rejuvenated. Oh, God, it would be very good. We just need a T. How about hit me with snare here and then give me a T? Okay, we'll go with rejuvenated. God, the damn police are here. Okay, so rejuvenate. You really took the one letter that I needed. Okay, let's go Puds. I know it looks very, very weak. Don't worry about it. Okay, petrified for 2 turns, weakened, destroyed. I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to power up, and then we're going to obliterate you. My goal is, I would like you to die right now, okay? So rejuvenated, kill him. God, I love that. I love basically one-shotting a final boss. It's the greatest feeling on planet Earth. And we get a white tile. I'm level 30. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in great shape. Upgrades, eat me, drink me, greatly increase potion drop. Seems like it would be valuable, to be honest. If it cannot belong to us, all must be destroyed. Commence self-destruct sequence. Alright, we're in. Chapter 10, The Machine. Bigger brother and all his works lie in ruins, yet his machine pulses. We send it, okay? We send it. Might be a little bit of a shorter episode today, because we are hardcore chilling. Let's go with, let's go like this. We greatly increase the gem effects and we increase potion drop. Basically just trying to fuel us a little bit further. That machine is going to destroy everything. Total existence failure is imminent. Does anybody know how to shut down a reality-megling super fictional rift engine? It can't destroy everything if we destroy it first. Alright, it's phase 1 of 3. It's a survival battle against the machine. It's currently self-destructing. I mean, look, we don't really know what's going on, but you're stealing gems from me, so I need to use this immediately. So we do have an ERS. So, what if we... I mean, you got, like, slanters, which I'm not sure is a word. It's not. You got Sunata, which is not a word. You've got... Don't have an H for sleuthers. You have an EST, which is interesting. We can do dullist. We could do drawlist. That's not a word. But you could do dullist, which is... I mean, it's a good word, but I don't think that it's as good a word as we can do. So bring this back in. We could do... I mean, you also got ED. So you could do Saturn. You could do slanted, but we want to use the U and the E. You could do runtist. You could do... You can't do that, actually. Sorry, I didn't say any words there. What about, like, saltered? How about sauntered? There we go. That's the one that we're looking for. Let's go sauntered. As decent, the fact that only did that much. You are moderately resistant to damage. How about like a Coraline? Unfortunately, not allowed. It's not allowed. Violas. Let's just keep you frozen, okay? I like keeping you frozen. Then we can go with like snailers, which is not a word. Craniers. Cranial. I actually can't do that. How about just like crayons? That's a little crushed, which is not too bad. Put us into phase 2 out of 3. This guy might get a shot off on me. Oh, what the frick? Alright. You took away like all my health right there. It's pretty rude, I'd argue. You cannot steal any of my gems though, which is sick. We have an IER. I mean, we could go with Jubilees, which is really solid. This will damage me. And I think that you... Jubileers? Juba... Just go Jubilees. It's fine, okay? I mean, that did half your health, which is really solid. You're upgrading my stuff. I'm considering using the Purify while he's weakened. Well, you know what? While he's weakened, don't use the Purify. Okay, damage reduce and damage the attacker. Which is that's a little trash for me, for sure. We can do something like nabbed, which is pretty good. Okay. Am I gonna hit you with the wild heat here? I think you could scramble on this one. But maybe there's something here. I mean, you got like braided, which you could throw in. Yeah, I mean this is actually not. Yeah, this is not a bad word. We go braided for the astonishing and you send it. Okay. I think now you potentially clear because this is far too much damage tiles on the board. But you're also about to crush him. So you know what? Hit me with a burrow so that we womp ya. Then all of my stuff wears off for the reflected, I think. I died, man. Holy crap. Okay. You got me. I'm extremely impressed. They did like half of my damage just all of a sudden. I respect it. Give me mutant words. We'll do this. I do think that I still have a decent chance to do these. Words about words. How about word tense, an axiom, and an author? I'm not losing, okay? You kill me once, shame on me. You kill me twice, shame, or something like that. I won't be shamed again. Okay, we want Cheshire Cat, like, for sure. Unfortunately. Increased potion drop I really don't need anymore. Give me extra damage. Give me extra damage. We're going verbs, we're going moos, we're sending it. I'm ready. I'm ready. We've read all this. Get me out of here. How do we make the best available opportunities for us on this one? I'm so mad I died, man. They boomed me. They definitely boomed me. You can go with sloping, which is fine. How about like axling? Axe is a sloping. You also got like sledging. But I really think that the INGs is a good idea here. So we can go with like pleadings. That's a pretty good word, man. That's pretty good. Do not steal this O from me, or I will be very upset. Maybe power it up. Don't steal it. I'm just stunned. But there's a chance that you now steal it on this next one. Don't steal it. Okay, it's just damage to me, but then you died. Okay, we're going to heal. Yeah. Why do they get a shot immediately, man? Why do they get a shot on me immediately? That's so unfair. I feel like I'm 9 again playing this game. Words about words. That's a good thing to give me the same damn thing again. Axiom. Okay, how about syntax? And anagram, sorry. Yeah, I mean we missed out on the big one, but that's still pretty good. I'm kind of mad, dude. I'm kind of mad now. You really did a number to me. You know what, Frigate? The Legendary Master has never done us wrong on this game. Send it immediately. And you know what? We're gonna start using our stuff way sooner. So how about Quap? how about quoter? Quotation? We could do like pagoda. Send pagoda. That did nothing, dude. Holy crap, that did nothing. You know what? Kill me. I dare you. Okay. You gotta heal. You gotta heal unless you can come up with something that kills him, like Puxatani, or Quipin, or yeah, you ain't got crap here. You ain't got nothing. We're going to purify. I'm going to heal 3 times, and I'm gonna scramble. You're gonna steal a gem. You stole all of my gems. What the heck? Okay, that's absolutely horrible. How about invigorate? It's really close. Invigors. Okay. You do have an INGS. So we could go with a servings. Or you could go serving, which is an increase here. I'm like probably dead though, right? Do you just kill me here? Not quite. He's stunned for a turn, which helps. But then immediately they're going to end up hitting me on this next scenario. So don't even bother. How about snobbier? Sorry, snobbier. It's a bonus word in a lot of ways. That's a damn white tile for that. Okay. And I'm powered up for my next... Oh my god. Okay. This is a full heal, which is huge. So Axo lot. So we almost love it. How about longevity? Oh my god. Okay. Don't have a V. How about taxation? Taxoli? Taxel? Laxative you don't got. Missing a V, man. That V is very, very important for me. You gotta use this E right now. Lexaton? How about like an automaton? Autoxel E? Okay, yeah, I mean I agree completely. I'm with you. What about... How about a taxonomy? Missing the M for that. We could go with a... I really don't want to scramble, I'm gonna tell you. You have to use this on this turn for something. How about Toonie? You can't do it. You need to use this E. And I would like to use the X too. Lexaton. I mean, you have next, which is not a good word, okay? It's not a good word. I really wish that longevity was around. Lounge. You could do lounge. It would heal me, but they would get a turn. I could freeze them on the next turn. How about an X lounge? We could do like an X sponges. That's a really good word, man. The question is, does it kill me before it... I don't know. I'm going to purify, I'm going to power up, and I'm going to send it. Pretty much kills you. Which is pretty good. Okay, that's pretty good. How about you just hit me with a salutation? We can kill you quickly, and then we pray for an eye to pop up. So we could go with like a You think Leroy is a solid thing? We could do with roll. Hope for an eye? No eye that wasn't enough to kill you? Are you kidding me? I can't believe I have to purify. That's so annoying. Salutation. Salutation. You go with like a beady. You can't go with a beady. You can go with a bead that'll kill you. That doesn't kill you? Please don't kill me. I mean, he's stunned. I should not be doing this, by the way, but are we really all that surprised that I'm trying to spell a big word? You just give up on that, okay? We need to kill you. So, how about like a station? We still don't have that because we don't have a damn eye, okay? You could go with salute. Salute. Don't like it. Fair enough. ENS. How about like Oletans. I don't know. We ain't got nothing there. Talons. I mean, that's spelled like this. This at least gets you there. But I would not feel comfortable with the after effects of that. So I think you send Talons. Crush ya. We get back a heal. I've got a Reflected on me. I mean, just got like obliterated by them. I have to full heal. I have to purify. I'm gonna have to hit you with a power up here. There's a chance I'm dead. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you right now. We could go with like a Stround. Stround? This is not a word. Stround? If only we had an F, we could do Floundered, which would be really good. Actually, we're missing a D for that, so never mind. You've got something here. Tulusan. This is a really hard final fight, man. I'm not gonna deny. We've got Rounders. And we could include this U. Or Roundily. You gotta go Rounders. Gives you a heal, puts some poison on you. Okay. Unfortunately, we are probably toast. I do not have any status ailments, nor am I stunned. Yeah, that's fair. All of these damage me. I have to come up with a word that kills you on this turn. I mean, I've got faculty, which is fine, right? It's fine. But I don't think that gets you. I'm gonna tell you. It powers you down, which maybe that can make it where your next attack doesn't kill me. Let's try it. Okay. Okay. We're alive. It would have been so good if Invigorates was there. I should be able to kill you here. But boy, it was a tight one, man. It was a tight one. How about like riveting? Just like how this series was the whole time. Very riveting. I feel like that I really need to use that Y. But I think we're gonna be fine. Send it. Decimated. I'm friggin'... That was a lot, man. I'm actually very surprised that was as hard as what it was. Like, you gotta have a frickload of potions to get through that. They hit you like a horse. Alright, not too bad. Upgrades breakfast. Increase all points gained in adventure replay mode. I will not be playing Adventure Replay mode, but I'm happy to be here for it. Thank you, Guardian. I dreamed I'd see you again before the end. There's a pen talking to me. What? Magic pen? You can talk? We have little time, Guardian. Bigger brother broke me in his machine. No longer will I transport you between worlds. Soon I will not even exist. Don't say that. We'll fix you. There has to be a way. No time, but before I go, I can do this. Restore all of the books. And just like that, we're back, and so are the books. So the engine and the pen are gone, the worlds are safe? It appears so, but what about the rifts? We'll never seal them without the magic pen. Characters will walk in and out of any story they please. True, but on the other hand, that sounds like fun. Look at this! The library full of nonsense and enjoyable stuff. For now, the end. So sad, to be honest with you. It's really sad because obviously, like, it felt like that they were building for having a third, and then they never made a third. But still an incredible little game. Bookworm Adventures Volume 2. I now own all of the best words in the system. These are all banger words. I can't deny. And here you go. All the people that made the game. The credits. I mean, look, I'll let them run for right now. Had a blast with Bookworm Adventures. I know it's not the best performing series on my channel, but it was enjoyable nonetheless the entire time. Thanks so much for watching and supporting it. It's good. I mean, this was one of the games that inspired me as a kid. What the hell is Arena? Bosses? No. Get me out of here. One of the games that inspired me as a young child. Played a lot of this game back in the day. What the hell are all these secrets? I got no clue. And we'll never know. That's gonna do it. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for everything. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.